Welcome back, everybody, to Ultimate CNFT. Mike, aka Mr. Ultimate, here with you today, and we're going to be talking about Phoenix Arena. Now, stick with me, you guys. In this video, we're going to be covering the website. We're going to be taking a look at the main collections on JPEG Store. We'll take a look at all the action and all that good stuff. We're going to take a look at the rewards that you can earn from playing this game, from their in-game token. We're going to deep dive this Phoenix paper, and we're going to have a lot of fun doing it. I'd like to give a shout out to the founders. Thank you guys so much. They've donated 5 of these NFTs. We've got basically a couple of each of the main 3 collections to give away to my paid subscription Tier 3 membership club members. If you want to know more about that, stick with me at the end of this video. I'll tell you how to qualify for all those good things. But right now, let's just jump into it. Oh yeah, because the cream is always rising to the top. Let's dig it. All right, everybody, so we're going to start out with this here website and take a look at everything that is going on. So if we cruise down here, I'm going to go ahead and read this here for you in case some of you are driving and you don't have time to look at your screen. Phoenix Arena is a Cardano NFT project developing a RPG-style auto battler game. The core gameplay revolves around players choosing their squad for battle from the character NFTs they own, selecting their items, skills, and attack sequences, and battling against other players. The meta gameplay revolves around acquiring and developing skills and gear and developing new hero/squad builds to climb up the leaderboard. Phoenix Arena has sold 3 NFT sets, Max, Diver, and Fluffy. The NFTs passively reward users with the project in-game currency, Worry, and other assets. The NFTs will also provide owners with an in-game identity and items for their inventory. So before I move on here, my personal take is I love RPG-style games. This is great that it's an RPG-style battler game. This is a full development of a game here, not just a gamified system. I think that's going to be a lot of fun when this is fully developed, and I will keep you up to date on those kinds of things. Let's take a look a bit at the team here. There's, I'd say most of these guys are actually pretty doxed, and that's great because I have spoken with a few of these people from the team, and they're very passionate about what they do. They're having a lot of fun building what they're doing, and I think it's great because you can just tell they really, really love the progress they've made so far, and it's really great. If you want to know more about these folks, you can join all of the links below in the description box. You can go check out the team yourself. You can do a little bit more of your own research, and you can join, of course, all of the socials that they have. We got the Discord and the Twitter. I will have all of that there for you guys. Here's a few things about what some of the people are saying in the space. You can pause and take a look at that yourself. A lot of people are actually very excited about what Phoenix Arena is building. There's a lot of people that I know that I have personal relationships, and every time I mention Phoenix Arena, they get excited because they know that there's a lot of potential with this project. That's my personal opinion and the opinions of others that I trust. So a little bit of Ultimate CNFT's personal touch on that for you guys. Let's go check out some of the collections. We're going to skip over the Christmas Fluffy and the Halloween Max, but the main 3 are the Fluffy, the Diver, and the Max. Of course, we are going to check out all of the action on JPEG Store like I promised you will, and we will check that out here in a few minutes, but we are also going to take a look at some of the rewards. Now, I'm going to go ahead and read some of this for you because I just like to do it. How to collect the rewards. To retrieve the Worry tokens, send your transaction to the vending machine. The vending machine checks all your wallet for any Phoenix Arena NFTs and rewards that they may have accrued. It then sends you the rewards along with the ADA that you sent minus the fees and resets the reward balances. Very easy, you guys, to collect your rewards. We'll get more into that as we look at the paper, how to accrue these rewards. Before we go ahead and deep dive into this Phoenix paper, guys, let's go take a look at the actual action of the actual sets that have been released on JPEG Store right now. All right, we're going to start off here with Max by Phoenix Arena. This is the lowest number of NFTs released that they have. It is 3,775 items, 785 owners, about 120 floor, and about 5% listed. Nice diamond hand looking collection there. Over 207K in volume. This is their highest traded volume. Let's cruise down here, take a look at a few of them. Floor starting at around 120. Let's cruise down. 140. 150, 160, climbing pretty quick. Nice thin floor. I love to see it. Let's pull one up and just take a look how the traits pop out. Cool looking dude right there. There's all your trait, fun stuff to look at. All right, let's take a look at some of the action here. We've got a couple hours ago, 20 hours ago, a couple days ago, we've got over floor price, a little under floor price. So some nice little swings in action right there. If you cruise down, you'll see some collection offers being brought in and all that fun stuff that we're doing here in the space these days. And you can cruise on down and you can see there's a lot of people who are the same people, the same addresses are collecting these. So somebody must see something coming and is really enjoying collecting some of these. Let's move on to the next collection. All right, let's take a look at Diver by Phoenix Arena, the second collection we are taking a look at. There's less items at 4,434. There's almost the exact same number of owners, so that must tell you something. Maybe you can pair those up. We've got a floor of 88, so the floor is lower, and the percentage listed is also lower, and there's been a little bit less volume as well. So, but keep in mind, these have been coming out at different times. Let's take a look at some of the art. Floor starting at 88. We're cruising down here. We're climbing up pretty quickly. Very thin floor. Again, diamond-handed collection, looking pretty cool. Let's pull one guy up, take a look at the art a little bit better there. Cool stuff, fun percentages to look at. We're gonna take a look at the action. All right, peeking into the activity here, 14 hours ago, 14 hours ago, 15 hours ago, a couple days ago. Little over the floor price, little under the floor price. We got some collection offers coming in as usual. This seems to be standard these days, and you can do some more research if you want to know more about what is taking place in the action, but you can see that a lot of the same people, again, are collecting these NFTs. All right, third and final collection we're going to look at, Fluffy by Phoenix Arena. This has the most items at 5K. The ownership is lower here, so it's not quite paired up like the ones we just looked at. So keep in mind that there is a different ownership level here, about 10%, a little bit over that. Floor is actually the lowest on this collection at 79, but we also have the least percent of amount listed on there. That's the most diamond-handed collection at under 4% and about 100 plus K volume in ADA. Let's take a look at some of these cool guys. We get the floor at 80. And if you cruise down here, you can see, again, another thin floor. Climbs pretty quickly. Fun to take a look at. This is the most colorful of the collections here. And, of course, they're as 5K, so they're the most. Let's take a look at one of these, pull them up, and take a closer look at some of the art there, some of the weaponry, and some cool stuff, and some of the numbers as well. Let's go here and take a look at some of the action. All right, activity for this particular one is a little bit less now. There's only been a couple days ago was the most recent sale. A lot of collection offers coming in on these. So I think someone's searching for some liquidity and someone is taking advantage of the opportunities in this space because, again, very diamond-handed community. Some people I think are very excited about the game that is coming out and people are collecting these in bundles. Great to see. We are now going to go jump into that Phoenix paper. Oh yeah, let's check it out. Okay, so jumping into the official Phoenix Arena White Paper V 2.0. Now, this is the part where I tell everybody to DYOR. We're going to skim over a lot of the important things here, but there's a lot more information that you need to research yourself if you want to know everything you possibly can about this project. So let's move on. Feel free to pause this video anytime and look at some of the graphics and read some of these things here. But let's refocus here. So once again, you guys, Phoenix Arena is a PvP-focused, fast-paced auto battle game with character and equipment development meta layer. The key to success lies in figuring out the best possible hero build, skill, and gear to match your opponent's weaknesses. So you got to kind of think about what you're doing here and how you are building your team. The core gameplay revolves around a tier-based league system and automated asynchronous battles against all other players in the same league. Bracket, example, 3 times per day, 9 opponents per bracket, a total of 27 matches per day. And there is your ascension list right there. Quick matches against random opponents requires energy that replenishes over time. Special weekend events for player versus player and daily quests as well. The meta gameplay revolves around acquiring and developing skills, acquiring and developing the gear, and creating new hero builds and team combinations to beat opponents in your own league bracket. All right, so the core game overview, and there's some nice looking graphics there. Now, you can see on the Discord, actually, if you go join the Discord, you can see how these movable characters are now starting to basically upgrade, and the way they look is really cool. So if we get time in this video, we'll take a look, but if not, join that Discord. Again, you guys, links are in the description box below. Let's continue on here. So the core game revolves around fast-paced automated battles with one of your choices against an enemy hero. Fighting is done with one hero, 2 heroes in 2 versus 2 playing mode, on both sides attacking each other automatically with the chosen skill and the automated attack sequence. Before the fight starts, a player chooses number 1, the skill heroes will be using. 2, the order in which the skills will be triggered. That's very strategic if you think about that. The player has 10 energy points and each skill uses a predetermined amount of energy. This energy makes up the skill choosing a tactical phase and allows players to create combination with skills for their hero's equipment and the weaknesses of the opponent, creating a perfect hero build to team match the weaknesses of the opponents in your bracket is the main idea and focus of the gameplay and keeps the game ever changing. The fight continues until another team member is killed or the hero's HP drops to 0. There's a nice little graphic there. It shows you everything that's going on the screen, the player level, the settings and help, the character class icon. So again, this is a pretty skill-based thing if you kind of have to anticipate exactly how this is going to unfold. Let's take a look at the metagame overview. There are 3 character classes, each with 2 subclasses to make the game diverse and multifaceted. More classes can be introduced in the future to increase the game's scope and tactical dimensions. Creating new kinds of hero builds is the key to success. Each class has its own unique skills and some class-specific gear. New skills, gear, and hero classes are constantly bringing something new to the table. There's a nice little graphic to take a look at right there. Get the warriors, barbarians, paladins, rogues, assassins, hunters, wizards, mages, and warlocks. Cool. All right, hero attributes. The player level determines the base health, attack, damage, and armor for all heroes. Player XP is rewarded for upgrading your hero skills, and these are the attributes: the health, the armor, the damage, the speed, the elemental resistance, and the elemental damage. Each hero class has special strengths and weaknesses. This is reflected in the hero attributes as well as in player attributes. Like the barbarian has a higher base health and a high attack damage, but slow attack speed. Again, very strategic. Skill cards. So the skill cards, each hero class has its own unique skill cards that are used in battles. Each skill has designed energy and fatigue cost as well as class rarities. Some skills are opened immediately, but some are unlocked through skill cards gained from a chest and the shop. Skills are upgraded by combining several hero skill cards of the same type and playing with worry tokens. Currently, there are 10 skills per subclass for a total of 60 skills. So if you can take a look at all these, the graphics are really well done as well. I think these guys did a great job building out this white paper 2.0, so you can find out all this information. It's always right there. We got the energy and the fatigue. You can read a little bit about some of the nuances within these and the hero class and the rarity, the name of the card, subclass description. Actually, I'll scroll back up here and pause this in case you guys want to go ahead and take a look at all of the cool things you can do with all that. Let's move on here to the gear. So taking a look at the gear, each hero has gear slots. Weapons, torso, head, accessory items. Each gear piece boosts the hero's stats and might bring additional effects, such as synergies with specific skills or status alignments. It's pretty cool. You can kind of build these out customly and find out how they work better. And obviously testing these in battle, I think, is the best way to go ahead and find out what the best ways to do that are. So there's some more information to read up a little bit here on the gear levels and all that stuff. Let's move on to the game and the non-NFT items. There's a little bit more to discover here. So game items come in the form of FT/NFT and non-NFT assets. These include gear, the weapons, the armor, the player. We just looked at some of those, of course, and the hero characters. Currently the same as the PFP's currency is the IE is the worry, and the upgraded materials. Skill cards are not NFT assets associated with the player's identity. There's a little bit more information to read up on that. Let's take a look at some of the game economics and rewards. Players pay and earn worry when playing. Players pay with worry for league matches, skill card upgrades, and gear upgrades. Players earn worry from chests and passive rewards for owning NFTs. Chests provide skill cards, gear, worry, and other currencies, i.e. the upgrade materials. Chest rewards depend on their hero's league tier, so that's very important to consider here. This is the rewards distribution system. All right, so the reward distribution system. So check it out. The PFP NFTs passively and automatically accumulate worry tokens daily. To acquire these rewards, a PFP NFT owner must retrieve the rewards associated with the qualified NFTs in their wallet by sending transactions from their wallet to the Phoenix Arena vending machine. We looked at that on their website, so go ahead and take a look at that. Again, if you already have some stuff to collect, you know how this works. Owners do not need to pull rewards regularly. The rewards will continue to accumulate epoch to epoch. That is great to know. And of course, the tokenomics. So these are a look at some of the graphics here involved for those of you who are more visual learners of the tokenomics. So the Warrior has a total supply of 370 million distributed over a 5-year period and partitioned into 5 pools: the team, the token sales, the NFT rewards, of course, with a nice little chunk right there, and the play to earn rewards looks like the biggest part of that actual distribution, and there's all the numbers for the over the 5-year distribution schedule breakdown. The ecosystem fund as well. Tokenomics are still subject to change. That's good to know. Peek in here at the roadmap. All right, we're going to go ahead and bring this to a close by taking a look at the visual roadmap here. There's a lot more information as well on the Discord, so links to everything you need to know will be in the description box below. You can summarize this whole thing by reading this paragraph here. We pretty much started the video that way, so we all know it's a play to earn. player versus player focused game, and it's very much RPG style, and there's a lot of things coming down the road in the future. So once again, you guys go join the Discord, go join the Twitter, go follow them, go check out all of the updates that are going on. It's a very active team, it's a very active community, I think a very small underdiscovered project. This to me is a gem, and if they continue to develop their roadmap and bring all these things to light that they're talking about and that they're showing, that they're getting ready to bring to the space, it's going to be a fun one. So keep your eyes on Phoenix Arena, you guys, and thank you for joining me on this adventure, and leave some comments below, like and subscribe, you guys. Tell me what you think about Phoenix Arena. I would like to know what y'all think. Stay tuned if you'd like to know a little bit more about what we're doing at Ultimate CNFT. Shout out to all of you guys for joining me on this mission here to uncover and unpack what's going on with Phoenix Arena. Now let's come take a look at what's going on here in Ultimate CNFT. First thing to do is come and join the Discord fam, you guys. We got all the information here. We're building some pretty amazing things. We still have some VIP passes left to mint. And if you'd like to join the Tier 3 paid subscription membership club member, there's a little join button right here on the YouTube channel. Just click that. It's all the information you'll ever need. We've only got 5 spots left, you guys. There's only a total of 100 spots available, because everything that I do when I cover a project, all the donations that we get in the form of whitelists and the form of NFT giveaways, they all go right back to you, the Tier 3 paid subscription membership club members. And of course, we've got, again, the Ultimate VIP pass that we are still minting out. You can find out all the utility right there and all the information. We got some giveaways coming up for future projects that I'm going to be developing and bringing into the space. We got a doxing system. Oh yeah, I can't wait to help people get themselves doxed and make this space a safer place to be. And we also have our very own token airdrop taking place on April 9th. The only way to get this initially is to have the VIP passes. You can find all the information out right here about the token drop that is coming. We're going to be using this for some great raffle prizes. It's going to be a really good time. We're going to be building that ultimate dox system. Like I said, you guys, there's so much information to find out about what's going on down here. There's a full video explaining everything that I'm doing, and you know what? We're just having a good time. The community we're building here is just spectacular, and you know what? Hey, we're just going to get better as time goes on. Don't forget, we've got the ultimate buyback. There's so much information to know, you guys. We're going to be the first people to pay back the people who have invested in these passes. Time is running out before we stop the public mint. Come check it out. I'll see you there.